Hello, I wanted to show how much rain we got just last night. This wheelbarrow had no water in it when I went to bed. At 1:45, all the phones in the house went off, letting us know that there's flash flood warnings for our area. And it was pouring, and it was still raining when I got up. So I don't know how deep that is, but I bet it's at least 6 inches. We'll be dumping that out in just a moment. And then I also wanted to show you my garden. I have another potato plant coming up. Yay. So I have 2 out of, I probably planted maybe 30 some. Oops. And then over here I had planted some mixed greens. And you can see they're just coming up. So that's good. Over here, you can just barely see right there's cucumber vines coming up. And then here, just starting, I'm trying to find one. You can just kind of see that green in the camera. That's a pea plant coming up. There's some more over there. So we got some peas coming up. And then looking at my onions, sorry, shaky camera. You can see they've got some green tops to them. So the onions are starting to grow. And again, it's hard to find stuff when you're zoomed in this far. There it is. So onions are starting to grow. And then my poor beans are still getting munched on by something. I don't know what. I've been spraying them with neem oil. That's actually what I'll be doing in just a couple minutes here, spraying them again. They are starting to produce flowers, so that's good. Hopefully we'll still get beans. We'll see. All we can do is we'll see what happens. Over here, my row of broccoli. There are just a few. Let me find the end marker and then I can figure out where I'm going here. There it is. Okay. Broccoli, just starting. You got quite a ways because the ones in between apparently didn't come up. There's a broccoli. There's one right there. So I got a few broccolis coming up. And then here's an interesting thing. I had planted garlic and it just all died right away. It got really hot out and the garlic died. But look at that. That's a garlic. And then over here, that's a garlic. Not really sure how that happened. I had never dug them up, so I don't know if they just sat dormant and then they come up. I'm not really sure how that works, but garlic, so I guess we'll let them go and see what happens. There's Zelda. Where'd Zelda dog go? Nope, left. There she is. She was just hunting some frogs. Zelda loves to hunt frogs. So that's my, update for today. There goes Zelda. Oh, and there's my neem oil about to spray on the beans. That's my update on my garden. I will keep you updated as things grow. Alright, I bought an acorn squash at the farmer's market. And I cooked it for the ducks. The guineas are so loud. So I just set it down. We'll see. They didn't like watermelon. We'll see if any of them are interested in even taking a bite or looking at the squash. This is a small one. It was only like $1.50 or maybe even a little less. So it's and for that price, we'll give it a whirl and then see if the ducks will even try it. So far, no. Big wing stretch by Ferd, or Ferd. Still finishing up molting. So he's still kind of itchy. He's still shedding feathers all over the place. Nothing. I wonder if the guineas would eat squash. I noticed this morning one of the girls was limping. I saw it from my window, so I'm not sure which girl. So once I figure it out, I'll have to catch her and take a look at her legs and her feet. It's hard to tell which duck is limping, because let's face it, they all waddle. Thinking it was this one. But so far I think I've seen everybody else walk and they've been fine. And this one is either Duquesne or Rose. I can't tell them apart. Evie can. That one I know there is Ashton because she's got the most dark on her. Come on, somebody, try the squash. Maybe I'll try and let the guineas in and see what happens. Oop. Oh yeah, definitely this stuck limping, see? Oh, I'll catch her and take a look at her foot in a little bit. The guineas do not know what to make of the squash. They all just came in and they're standing here confused. Look at, they're gonna slide way around it so they don't go near it. Oh, poor Ferd. Still molting. Silly birds. It's good food. Cooked for you and everything. I cooked for you. Won't try it. Guineas love hanging out on the ramp and on the edge of the pool. Yep. 4 out of 5 are out. Oh, okay. They just hop up there, they get their drinks. Oh, not sure what happened there. I'm scared, everybody. Ah, Ferd! Bad Ferd! And I got you on video. I have proof that you're being naughty. I'm gonna send that to your mama. Bad Ferd. I know it's dark, but I just wanted to show you. I'm coming to tuck the ducks in. And the squash sat in here all day. And look, nothing. I'm assuming this half's gonna have nothing. Not even a peck out of it. I cooked for them. Bad ducks and guineas. And then I took a look at the limping duck's foot. Let me see if I can get closer so you can see them. And she had what's called bumblefoot. It's just they get a little scratch or something, they get an infection. So I cleaned it all up, put some polysporin on it, and wrapped it. So now she's dramatically limping because of the wrap, but it looked pretty good. Looks like I caught it right away, so it should be no big deal. Sorry for the dark video. Getting dark out. So I just wanted to show you my little buddy. This guy hangs out on our front porch all the time. A lot of times we see him on the windows. When you have the lights on in the house, of course bugs are attracted to the windows, which then attracts frogs to hang out on the windows. So I just happened to see him as I was walking out to tuck in the ducks, and thought I'd get a picture of him for you. So this is what Duquesne's foot looks like when it's all wrapped. I wrapped the heck out of it to make sure she has a nice thick bit of padding to walk on. She just basically had a little scrape that had a little infection. It was teensy. I put some antibiotic cream on it last night and wrapped it, and it already looks 100% better in 24 hours. So, but you can see she scolds us and does that sideways head pecking thing after we wrap her, because it does not make her happy to have her foot wrapped. And then she has to dramatically limp around to show us how unhappy she is that her foot is wrapped. When we originally built the duck pen out here, the plan was to let them eat all the grass and the weeds and the greens. And once they got down to dirt, we'd put the straw down. So it's been down to dirt for a little while, and I thought it's about time to get the straw down for them. And it's funny, I had the door open while I was bringing straw in and out, and none of them left. They just get so excited about straw, and I think it's because it's wheat straw, so there's wheat seeds in it. But they get all excited and they dig around and find lots to eat and talk about it, and they have a good time with it. So we got the straw down. The other thing that's nice about the straw is that it holds moisture and attracts bugs. Not that holding moisture is necessarily a good thing, but the top layer is dry, which is what we want. Sorry, shaky video. But the bugs get attracted underneath, and then you'll see little holes drilled in the straw from the duckbills where they drilled down in order to find the bugs. You can see the guineas are really enjoying it too. I didn't know if they would care or not. They're really more of a bug eater than anything, but I guess they like straw too. So the ducks are having a good day. Lots of straw, lots of yummy things to pick and eat. The guineas are really scratching. They scratch like a chicken, just not as much. They won't destroy your yard and garden and stuff like a chicken does, but you can see them scratching through the straw. It's cute to watch them. Oh, comes to Kane with her dramatic limp because of the wrap. She doesn't limp that bad without the wrap. Ooh, Ferd. We've had a lot of rain, so the creek is rather full of water. And Zelda's having a good time here. Chloe didn't want to leave the house. She's so lazy sometimes. Zelda's really enjoying the creek. It's been dry for a long time, so the dogs really haven't gotten a chance to enjoy it. So, this is our creek. And remember how I was telling you it was spider season? That is a spider. Ick. They're big. I don't know what they are, but they're big. Zelda. So here's our creek. It meanders around. There goes Zelda. I'm carrying a big stick, so sorry if you see the stick in front of me, but it's sometimes just safer to wave the stick so that you don't end up walking into a cobweb. So I just wanted to show you one of the other things that we find quite often in our woods. They're actually considered pretty rare, but we find them all the time. We made our first duck egg quiche today. Chad did a fantastic job and it was delicious. Silly Bella. Got her all groomed up. Got her looking shiny and beautiful. I used a curry comb, a stiff brush, and a soft brush on her, and this is what she does to me. Sorry, Bella. You gonna shake it off? Now you gotta shake the dirt off. Shake the dirt off.